Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. Moten. Today we're going to do some fun art projects with water. So I have a little bowl of water right here, and it doesn't have any color to it, it's just plain water. And I'll show you what we're going to do. We're going to experiment with some colors. I have markers here. You can use any kind of markers you want. And I picked a yellow, a blue, and a pink. And I have some coffee filters, just a plain coffee filter your mom might have at home for her coffee. If you don't have that, you can just use a plain napkin or a paper towel. Okay, so what we're gonna do in the end is scrunch up the coffee filter and make a butterfly. But you'll see this butterfly's white, it doesn't have any color to him. So we're gonna try making one that has color, okay? So I took the coffee filter, and your moms might have to help you with this. I folded it in half once, and then fold it in half one more time, and it makes a triangle. And then you take the triangle and you color it. So you can use any colors you want. I used pink on the bottom and blue and yellow. You want to make sure to just really saturate it, get it really full of color. You can even turn it over to make sure that the colors go all the way through, okay? And after you do that, you can lay it on a paper plate or a piece of newspaper, something, because it will leak through. I have a paper plate and some napkins. And then after that, we're going to add the water. That's what makes this a water art project, because you need water to make the colors spread. So you don't need a lot of water. I'm going to just use a teaspoon, and I'm going to drip it onto the coffee filter, just a little bit at a time, and I'm going to lift it up so you can see what's happening. Can you see the color starting to spread? Doesn't take too much water, but if you don't get all the colors to spread, you can add a little more. I think I'm going to add just a tiny bit more to this side, like 2 little drops. And if you watch, the colors start to go together. And when the whole coffee filter is wet, after you wait a second, I'm going to show you what happens when I open it up, because it's folded, remember. Okay, here we go. Let's see what kind of design it made. Oh my goodness. There you go. Do you see all the colors in it? It's kind of like tie-dye. So then you're going to take this and let it dry. You can just take your paper plate, and I put mine out in the sun for a minute because it dries it really quickly. So here's one I did earlier that's dry. And on this one you can tell I didn't use as much marker, so it didn't come out as bright. So you might want to really saturate your paper like I did on the other one. Now to make the butterfly, all I need is the paper I just made and one of these. It's a tie that you can use on a garbage bag or on a baggie that you might have some fruits or vegetables in. It's just a little tie. And I'm going to take the coffee filter and just grab it in the middle. Just kind of scrunch it up like that. Put the tie around it and twist it 1 or 2 times. And you know, your moms might have to help you a little bit with this, but that's okay. And then after I twist it, I can kind of open up the wings. And there you have it. We have a butterfly that we made with markers and water, but it looks like you painted it. Isn't that neat? So let's check really quick at the one we just made, because it's starting to dry, and see what it would look like if I crunch it up like that. See how colorful the wings are? So that's art with water. I also wanted to tell you one other thing. If you use a napkin underneath, look what it did to the napkin. Sort of spread. I can even take that napkin, crunch it up, and make a butterfly out of it. So there's all kind of things you can do with water and markers. And I hope you guys get a chance to experiment with it. Have a great day.